How are you, Lou?
Very good, thank you.
Now, you are from Zoono.
I am.
Thank you for showcasing your product here at the Shopping Channel, because this is exclusive to Shopping Channel viewers. What is Zoono?
Zoono makes a whole range of products. This particular personal care pack focuses on our hand sanitising product. And I guess the next thing that you will ask is what makes this different to a traditional hand sanitiser?
Yeah, but the problem with hand sanitisers at the moment that you may use is that you put them on, then as soon as you touch something, you feel that you need to put them on again, because maybe they're not doing what the Zoono hand sanitiser does. So what is unique about the Zoono hand sanitiser?
It's a great question, and I'm just going to take one step back and we'll just talk a little very basic science. Traditional hand sanitisers rely on one of two methods to kill nasties. One is poison. Well, that's not obviously that
not that good on your hands, no.
And the second thing is they rely on a very high concentration of alcohol.
Right.
Now, you put them on the hands, and I grew up with some household brands. You put them on, do they work? Yes, they do. But the problem is, you hit the nail on the head before, there is no longevity. They don't last. So the minute that you actually pick up something or pick up the kids or do anything you like, you should really have to reapply. That's the big disadvantage with traditional hand sanitisers. Now, our product is a unique product that bonds. And in the case of the hands, it bonds to the skin and it provides a layer of protection for 24 hours.
Well, there you go, 24 hours. You're basically putting a glove of protection on your hands, aren't you?
It's a good description.
And for 24 hours, you're not going to have to keep reapplying it. That's what I love about Zoono. Very clever. Why didn't somebody think of this earlier?
Well, the technology's been around a while, but in the case of Zoono, we're a New Zealand company.
Yeah.
Our point of difference is that we've managed to engineer this to a water-based product.
Right, so that's safe.
So it's got no nasties.
Yep.
That's dead right. And the key thing that we've focused on is some of the various applications that we can use it with, and also longevity. So now, and we've really hit the nail on the head now.
Yeah, and this is a good thing that you've joined us, because we're going to take you through exactly what it does. We're going to give you an amazing offer as well. So much more to Zoono, but, just straight away, there you have it. It's a hand sanitiser that is going to bond to your hands, and it's going to give you 24-hour protection. So no longer do you have to carry your hand sanitiser around in your pocket all the time, having to take it out 17 times a day. And you think about how much of the product you're actually going to use and how much it's going to last for if you're only putting it on every 24 hours.
Correct.
So, with it being a what does the glove-like application do?
Well,
how does it work?
Your glove analogy is a great description.
Right.
When the product is applied to the skin and you rub it in, just like a normal hand sanitiser, but what's left behind is like a microscopic little layer of pins.
Right.
Now, it sounds a little science, but the reality is that the nasty descends on the pin, if you like, in the same principle as a pin popping a balloon. And I'll show you one of the key attributes here.
Oh, good, we've got a demo. This is good.
We've got a demo.
So we're imagining this is what?
This is a nasty, and the pins would obviously be on all parts of your hands, everywhere where you've applied the product.
Right.
Okay, so when you actually hit it, the demonstration really just proves exactly what happens with the pathogen, because the case, if you like, of the nasty is blown into smithereens and you cannot reform it.
Right.
Now, why is that important? Well, actually, a very, very good reason. That I remember growing up when there were a whole lot of household name products to use to kill nasties. And did they work? Absolutely, they did. Right. But over a period of time, the bacteria built up a resistance to the nasty. It's no different to you and I when we got shots as kids.
Right.
So we have a natural immunity. Bacteria built up an immunity. And then over a period of time, the manufacturers had to put in 2% active. So the bacteria built up an immunity, and then 3%. And today we see hand sanitisers out there at the moment that have got an awful lot of active in there. They've got a heck of a lot of alcohol.
Right.
And of course that's not good, because that promotes an animal called mutation.
Right.
Now, mutation is superbugs.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing we need.
No, you're right.
But you cannot get superbugs with this product. OK,
so you imagine, you got these balloons like we had before, and imagine that they just keep on reforming all the time, and the old-school hand sanitisers and the products that, that you've used over the past, what they've had to do is just increase the amount of substance that are in it to kill those balloons. But with the Zoono, your glove of protective pins is sticking to your hands for 24 hours, so the bacteria doesn't even get to reform because, as Lou said, it's been blown to smithereens. I love that analogy. That is good. The demonstration's great. I love the fact that you only have to put this on once a day for 24 hours. I love the fact that Zoono also have their hand sanitizer. It's water-based and it's also, you know, it's safe. So you haven't got all those poisons in there, have you?
It's safe for grandma, it's safe for the grandkids, and it's safe for everyone in between.
OK, sweet. So what does it protect you from? I know I started off talking about some flues, bugs and stuff like that, but obviously lots of different bacteria, is it?
There's a list.
Right.
But
huge list.
There is a huge list, but the ones that we're very familiar with, E. coli,
OK.
norovirus,
right.
It's very topical at the moment.
Yeah, it's very topical at the moment.
The MRSA superbug, that's actually out in the public domain now, so that's a worry, but this protects against that. H1N1, highly topical. Zoono will protect against those nasties.
And, you know, honestly, it is that time where you don't want to get sick, you want to protect yourself, and you think about how many things you pick up on a daily basis. Your cell phones, iPads, there are a lot of security keys that people use as well, public toilets, the toilets at work, so many places that breed bacteria, so many places that you might end up picking up a bug. Zoono is going to protect you from that. OK, so how do we use it?
How do we use it? Literally, we just take one of the products, apply it as a normal hand sanitizer.
OK.
Just comes out as a foam, just like a shaving foam.
Yep.
Put it on your hands, just rub it in as normal.
Yep.
And that's it.
And now, you're done, and your protective glove is there.
Absolutely. And as I said before, you can wash your hands using normal soaps over the 24-hour period.
So I can go to the toilet, wash my hands with normal soap.
Dry them with a normal towel.
And it's still going to be protected?
Guaranteed.
Wow! OK, cool. I love this. I love this already. I know so many people that use hand sanitisers. They are using the wrong ones. JJ Feeney, you are one of them. You need yourself one of these. OK, cool. Now, who would use this? Obviously, you said grandma, kids. Can anyone in the family use it?
Anyone in the family can use it. One of the things that we worry about is, as manufacturers, what's the worst case scenario? And the worst case scenario is if you had a product down and a kiddie runs up, picks it up, and kids do what kids do, hand goes in the mouth. If this product goes into someone's mouth, it doesn't pose a problem. But look, talk's cheap. I'll show you how safe this product is. All right?
Are you really?
Now, this is the real deal, and I'll put it on my tongue. OK? Now, you won't be able to do that with the hand sanitisers you've got at home or the products you've got at home. But Zoono is a great product, and it doesn't matter whether the kids come along and pick it up, anyone picks it up, you can do that and it's not an issue. Do you want to try it?
Well, I think you said talk's cheap, so there you go. I've just done it because I have trust in this and I know what it's made of. And I tell you something else I've just noticed as well. Some hand sanitisers you put on and they leave a residue and perfect. Like nothing sticky. I'm protected. I have got everything that I need for the next 24 hours to keep my hands from getting all that nasty bacteria.
We also have a product here which is an athlete's foot product. Now, we all get athlete's foot from time to time.
Yes.
We do. And
true.
Invariably, we pick it up off carpet as well as the traditional places like swimming pools or gymnasiums.
Gyms, yeah.
Indeed. This particular product, it's very easy to apply. Sit on the edge of the bed just before you hop into bed at night, spray the toes, let it, make sure you get it well in between the toes, and then hop in. It won't affect the bedding.
I was going to say, I don't want my sheets to be discoloured, Lou.
Absolutely no chance. No chance at all. So literally, that's all you do. And if you have to use it a second time, I'd be surprised. It's a very, very good product. No 14 days, no 7-day application. You apply it once and it should do the business. Very rare cases, you might need to use it the second night. OK,
so how do we know, Lou, that it's working? Because I know you've got a little gadget here.
We have got a gadget.
Yeah, what does that do? I love gadgets.
There are two ways to determine the presence or non-presence of nasties.
OK.
One is that you'll take a swab, put it in a petri dish and you incubate it for 2 days.
Right.
We haven't got 2 days.
No, that would cost you a bit of money, I think, if we sat here for 2
Indeed.
days waiting for that.
So we use a gadget called an ATP. Now, ATP, you still take the swab, but it gives you a reading in 15 seconds. So we can do a before and after just to prove the efficacy of this product.
OK, cool.
So what I'll do, the crew around here have been great, by the way. We're using all their phones.
OK, cool.
Literally, we just take a swab from here and we'll do a before and after.
OK.
So we take our swab.
This is a real live demonstration here.
What you see is exactly what you get.
Yeah.
OK, we put it into the gadget.
Right. Oh, OK, I see how I was thinking. I was wondering how you're going to work that.
Go, and it should be counting down, and it is.
OK. What's the optimum number we're looking for? Obviously, this is
remember,
going to
we're getting a before now, so
right.
I've seen numbers on mobile phones up around 1,700 and beyond. So it's not an unusual number to 5505. That's
Whoa!
Yeah, well, that's not good.
Right.
But we can get it a heck of a lot better than that. Now, one thing is with Zoono is that we have to it has to dry, but in a very short space of time, and I know that time's pressing here, we will do another swab. The optimum level for us is 30. Now, when you consider that we're looking at 5505 and we're trying to get that down to 100, which is clean, but 30 is being food safe,
right.
It's a massive ask. So what we're going to do is literally we'll just see that will certainly be on the way.
Right.
And we'll see how good it comes out.
OK, so we're kind of looking for a number around 100. 30 is going to be amazing if we do that. We've taken a before. This is the Zoono Personal Care range, a range of hand sanitisers. There also are protectants available that you can put on surfaces. All that's at our website, the shoppingchannel.co.nz. It's water-based. It's non-toxic. I've put some in my mouth. It's going to last 24 hours, and that is its unique selling point, because the reality is a lot of the hand sanitisers you're putting on at the moment, you have to keep reapplying them every time you touch something. 24-hour protection with this hand sanitising pack. OK, my goodness, we've got a result.
That's a stunning result.
Isn't that amazing?
It's gone from 5505 down into under 30, which is food safe.
When you want germ-free 24-hour protection that is proven here, you need the Zoono range.